welcome back for part 9, and it's the end of Conquest mode. Not the end of the series, but the end of Conquest mode in Edenia. So let's jump right in, get the cutscene, get started.
Hidden in this realm, the realm of Edenia. But beware, I sense there is another force at work. Someone else may be after the Kamidogu.
Someone else? For what purpose? You have never fully revealed to me the true significance of the Kamidogu. After all these years of searching, I feel I am owed an explanation.
If it will serve to emphasize the importance of your quest, I will tell you what I can. The Kamidogu made possible the creation of reality. The Elder Gods used them to split the consciousness of the One Being into what we know as the realms.
I do not understand. What is this One Being?
Before the creation of the realms, there were only the Elder Gods and the One Being. The One Being fed off the Elder Gods. It consumed them. The war raged in the timeless void until 6 Elder Gods forged the Kamidogu and used them to splinter the One Being into the many realms.
I am humbled by the scope of what you have revealed to me. Still, I am left to wonder why the Elder Gods have needed my assistance.
As you know, you were called by the Elder Gods to retrieve the Kamidogu and deliver them into safekeeping. What you do not know is that the Elder Gods had detected a plot whereby an individual sought to exploit the Kamidogu and merged all the realms in an attempt to gain ultimate power. That individual may be here in Edenia. He must not be allowed to find the Kamidogu.
It would seem that the Kamidogu are quite powerful, dangerous weapons in the wrong hands. I thank you for being forthright with me, Damashi.
I have no doubt that you will succeed, Shinjiko. You have served the Elder Gods well.
Alright, so here we go. I'm going to hold off on any main quest as usual. And also as usual, I run the outskirts, but I'm actually going to turn around here. Start with this house and go ahead and run all these houses and just start collecting coins and getting that out the way. So once I kind of just start on the side quests, that's where I'll focus. Any remaining houses or anything like that that I miss, I will take care of later in another video. I like Edenia. It's so relaxing. I don't know, maybe the music helps out a lot with that here, but I think I need a change of kind of pace too. I've been jumping in, running the outskirts immediately, hitting what quest I could, trying to remember them. I feel like I just want to go ahead and get all the houses out the way, because I believe there is some quest that lies within some of these houses. And there is some key items to pick up as well in some of these. So we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. Alright, so that takes care of all these here. Go to the next street. Now, Edenia, I think this will probably take around the hour and a half, 2 hour mark to complete, depending on what pace I go at here, what my memory is for the quests. Most of them, I think I'm pretty memorable in. There's a few of them that revolve around going to other realms, or at least there's one of them for Sector, I know for sure. That involves me going to my favorite realm. And I am being sarcastic when I say that. But, yeah, there's... the quests here are mostly easy. About the distance it takes to complete them and come back and, turn them in. It's one of the... probably the best place for quests, honestly. It's just really one of the best realms. If I was more into color, like MK1 seemed to really be into like the color aspect and bringing life to the game, and if I was more into that, this would probably be my favorite realm just based on that alone. But here's a quest walking right here. Su Hao, who I've demoted from the last video. If you watched it, I demoted from worst character and bumped up the Taru. But him and Bo Raicho, you know, they're all just kind of sitting in a T1 tied for first position. But he will give you a quest, and you can set yourself in the right position and get one good hit on him.
Have you gone insane?
If you want.
You are the one known as Shujinko? Greetings. I am Su Hao. I am an assassin and have been searching for someone in need of my talents. Find me employment, and I will pay you a finder's fee.
So, there's that. Did I already come down through here and get coins? I don't think so. Nope. So, these two houses here. One of these houses I know there is a crypt unlock. I may have just missed it. I think it's a soul house that kind of stands out on its own. Being this one. Okay, there you go. So that unlocks that. And I just say that because I didn't bother really to read into what that was. Some kind of, looks like motion capture video going on there. I really pay attention to the crypt stuff once I know that I've got everything that I need. I'll go in there and unlock what I can, and then I will go back and review what I wasn't able to unlock, and I will write all those down, go to the internet, find the answers for them, and try to make it so that if I do, or when I do, not if, but when I do the video that's going to finish up everything and tie it all together one big nice bow, that I could do that as fast as humanly possible without, you know, disrupting flow and having a 6-hour video like usual. Okay, so he mentioned he needed, I'm going to go into quests now. I think that's enough collecting for me. I could go over there and get some more coins, but I'm going to go over there at some point, I'm sure, running the outskirts. Once I start doing that, it'll take me over there. But for now, I'm going to go up to that, you know, it looks almost like a temple area, but it's where the main quest eventually takes you, and that's where you can find Movado to do that quest for Su Hao. And why I remember a quest for Su Hao so well is beyond me, when there's so much in this game that I've discovered that if I don't like it, or it's not really memorable, if it's not a memorable character, that I just have a hard time remembering. This, I don't know, do I secretly like Su Hao? I don't think so. I think I hate him enough to remember. I think it's one of those I remember the bad times over the good times deals. So yeah, right up there, Movado, you go talk to him. You can get Su Hao a job. I don't know why we're having to do that.
You know of an assassin for hire? I have been searching for such a man to use in infiltrating the special forces in Earthrealm. I am Movado. Tell this Su Hao to meet me near the waterfall behind the palace.
Alright, now go talk to Su Hao. Again, unfortunately. That's where life has brought us, talking to Su Hao in Mortal Kombat. There's a chest over here. Grab it real quick. And I can't remember if I searched these houses or not. But, you know, Pretty sure I did. I'm just going to give it one shot anyway. Okay, yeah, we're good. Now I'll go find Suhao. I think I ran to the wrong side of where he's usually walking around, which would be right here if I remember correctly. Maybe it's just the time. There he is. Alright.
You have found work for me? Excellent. I will meet Mavado. Here is your commission.
Alright, so I think I've done enough as far as I'm going to collect coins. I'm going to head to the far left. I think there's one house right there near the main mission that I have not covered, but then I'm going to head to the left and start running outskirts. Just making sure. Had to double check, make sure I am running off to the left of that map, which is west. And avoid getting too close to that main mission there. I can go ahead and take this quest, although I have to wait to do this quest later. Take this quest from Ashra.
I have done it! I have freed myself from the Netherrealm. But the sword that made my ascension possible did not emerge with me. I fear it remains in the Netherrealm. I shall never return to that place. But if you could retrieve my sword for me, I would be most grateful.
Alright, so there is another quest to be had here. Here's Reiko. He'll give you a quest.
Halt. I am Reiko, General of Shao Kahn's army. You will carry this document to an outworld foot soldier near the palace, who will take it to Shao Kahn himself. Do not show this document to anyone but a soldier of Shao Kahn's army.
I do believe I remember exactly about where that's going to be. If I wanted to go ahead and just turn that in, honestly, then come back and start walking the outskirts again. So, just to make this a fast, get it out the way quest. I believe he stands on one of these bridges right around here. I believe you can give it to a Shao Kahn member of his army, or you can give it to one of these guys too. Well, let's find out.
The document you are carrying is quite troubling. If this information had fallen into the wrong hands, it could have meant the destruction of the realms. You have done the right thing by bringing it to me. Take this small token of our appreciation. Edenia owes you much more than this.
So there you go. Yeah, there's two options. There's also, I believe, you could turn it into Shao Kahn's soldier. It watches one of these, but he's not standing here, so he just got left out. So that takes care of that. Still a map to Earthrealm. From Chaos, that would be, I think, for Cabal. And that's for a later return, but everything looks good so far. I'll go back to running the outskirts, which I've just found to be so helpful. I believe there is a quest somewhere over here, maybe.
Once again, Shao Kahn has sent his militia to conquer Edenia.
No, it's a guy in armor who needs me to find someone, and he's standing around. I want to say, yeah, that's a fight challenge, I do believe. I haven't done a fight challenge in a while, so there's going to be some fight challenges done here in a little bit. Well, I don't know. I'm already here. I guess I could do this fight challenge, but I can't remember if this is a fight challenge or if this is some kind of combo challenge. I guess we just go in and find out. it's a combo challenge, I'll probably just back right out. Only throws do damage and you cannot block. Oh, one of these.
Fight!
Well, it's definitely a fight challenge. Not a fun one. And it's not starting off great. Oh, what a comeback there.
Round 2.
Okay, that was a good comeback. These fight challenges get a little difficult in Edenia. A little bit more. The AI does definitely step up here. Trying to do the double jump back, but I couldn't get it to double jump back, but I think that'll be okay. I think I've kind of got the groove of understanding him here. There we go. Get out of here. So, for first fight challenge, a success. I don't think every one of these will be, but pleasure doing fighting with you. Is this where Sector is? Right over here? He's over here somewhere. But there's also, again, there's a resistance fighter, or whatever you want to call it, a fighter of Edenia, who does have a quest in this area. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. Oh god, the Scorpion challenge. Alright, he falls along the levels of the Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero. I almost never can get this, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. I almost should have just took a shot at him to start this one, initiated this one, so I got something in. Defeat Scorpion despite him doing 300% damage and healing.
Round 1. Fight!
And blocking. Oh. Oh man, I thought I might have had another incredible comeback there, but that did not work. Yeah, that is just a ridiculous fight challenge that, you know, if had I remembered that Mei-Ling twirl with the sword, I might have been okay if I'd done that from the start. You know what? I'm going to give that another shot. I know I've talked about only doing these once, not spending too much time on them, but I kind of remembered the twirl at the end instead of trying to do the flying fists over and over. So if I can avoid his first attack and go, yeah, straight into this, I might have a chance. If he doesn't block every single chance he gets, because he could just block himself back into health. One sweep did, oh my god. I don't know, maybe these would work. Oh, that did it. I'm getting so close to, like, if I could just get into a rhythm and he could stop blocking, that it's making me want to retry. It's the bad thing about this fight challenge. I should have never started it because it's one of those that I just feel obligated to retry. It's not necessarily extremely hard or anything. It's just his blocking is ridiculous. Got him. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right, so I broke my rule on that of only doing it, once, but there's some good gold in going into that. And plus, I probably will repeat a lot of these, even the ones I missed over time, in a follow-up video, because there's so much to do. I mean, even after you complete this game, you could say there may be more to do after you complete this. I think this is the guy that wants a pie.
You there! Do you know of the Edenian woman who bakes delicious pies? I will pay coins to anyone who will bring me one.
Actually, I think I know where I could go to go ahead and do this. I mean, I could turn around. And I mean, where I'm about to go, I think maybe Sector's over here. Maybe another challenge fight. But then I could turn around and go ahead and do this. Get this pie out of the way. There's Cobra standing over there. I don't really want to mess with any of his fight challenges. You did get a decent amount of coins too for completing that Scorpion fight challenge, so it's not a requirement, but that's some good gold. What are these two guys doing? Seems suspicious. There's actually a girl here too.
Edenia is a realm of civility and artistic expression.
Okay, it just came off as weird to me for whatever reason. Alright, so yeah, I guess I could go ahead and go find the woman that makes the Edenian pie. I could also go in these rooms here to collect coins, but I'll do that when I following up on the main quest. Go ahead and grab that. Let's just go ahead and get back to daytime. That guy is done. All right. So let me get my whereabouts about me again. I think it's actually more this way. There's a woman along here somewhere close that I think in one of these huts. I'm going too far out now. That does make pie. Maybe this woman right here.
Queen Sindel must remain in hiding while we are under occupation by Shao Kahn.
Okay, I was wrong about that. Whoops. I was so confident and that was it. So let's just search around here for a little bit. Because she does kind of just stand about her house and does make pies. And she has a special pie for this soldier.
I have seen Reiko, Shao Kahn's general, searching for something.
Not her either, huh? Obviously, he's not making any pies. I remember her standing right outside a hut, so it really just comes down to finding, you know, the right hut to which she stands at. Or house. These are the huts, they're more house. And that could be another quest eliminated. And if it's any of these women, then they just haven't got situated where they're supposed to stand.
Run for your life! I have seen a four-armed tiger roaming Edenia.
Sounds like that would be Kentaro.
I grow tired of your questioning. I will leave you now.
Alright, I could have just... I swore that was it. That she stood right outside that hut. But maybe not. Alright, so let's look at the map again. It may be one of those huts down there to the bottom left. And I was already running the outskirts, so we'll just go back to running the outskirts and I will run into it likely. I should have just kept doing that to begin with. But at least I'll be going a different direction now as far as the outskirts go. Collect this coin over here. There is a quest inside one of these houses. A man is looking for his son, and I do believe that is up next to the very top of the map. Can't remember if there's anything back here as far as chests other than just coins. Just coins, I say. You definitely need those coins. There is Kira's challenge, which we can come back to at some point.
You may be an old man, but lifespans in Edenia are much longer than in some of the lesser realms like Earthrealm.
Yeah, and that would be where I'm from. Okay, so I've kind of visited all the huts here, and I have not seen woman making the pie. Did I talk to the right guy? Did I pay attention enough to that conversation? Here's a quest.
Good sir, I have not seen my eldest son in a week. I fear that he has been slain by Shao Kahn's invading forces. If you should meet him, tell him to come home, or if you should find him dead, please return to me the necklace I gave him. I would like it as a keepsake.
It will indeed be his necklace, and I think he lays, again, right outside to, if you, well, I just went back into his house. If you pull up the map, I believe the top right up there, in that little very top right corner in the grass wooded area to what looks like that temple area, that is where you find him, if I remember correctly. So we kind of got a journey to go find him. Alright, nobody was making pies around here. There's another challenge from Sub-Zero around here. There also should be rain somewhere in the nearby vicinity. And there is a quest involving Jade. That also involves rain, and it definitely involves running this way. But I can't remember. I think you got to talk to Rain first. I think Havoc should be... Okay, there he is. challenge for Havoc right there. Yeah, then Rain, he's somewhere right around here. There he is.
Stop, infidel. I am Rain, faithful servant of Shao Kahn. I am searching for a suitable place from which to plan covert attacks on the Edenian freedom fighters. You will find me a cave, or I will destroy you. Go now. I will await your return.
Alright, so let me remember where he is. D7. Alright, between these two, the biggest boulder or rock, whatever you want to say there, and I'll remember that. So now go back to where I was, where I saw Havoc, but instead of taking a turn towards Havoc, I'm going to take a right. So take a right here. I believe we will run into Jade, who will actually set a trap for Rain. There'll be a chest behind here first that I can grab. Or not. Alright, let's talk to Jade.
Rain searches for a hiding place, does he? I am Jade, leader of Edenia's freedom fighters. We have been searching for the outworld ninja Rain, but he had eluded us until now. Tell him about this cave. We will ambush him when he arrives.
Alright. So now I'll run back over to Rain, which I established was basically just keep running this way. Grab this coin here.
You have found a cave to the east? Excellent. I will go there at once. As payment for your assistance, I will spare your life.
Alright, yeah, you just run on over there. I'm gonna grab a few things. I just heard it disappear. I'll grab this too. Can't remember if that Sub-Zero challenge is difficult or not. I know that Havoc can be quite a pain.
For a ninja, he is not very stealthy. I heard him as he entered and defeated him before he knew what had happened. Edenia will remember your assistance. Take these coins with our thanks.
There we go. 500 jade coins. I think there is a chest at some point. It may be having to come back. It might be time-based, like it is in the Xbox and PS2 versions, but that is all right for now. Now I'm going to take that path to go find the necklace. And, man, I can't remember the Sub-Zero fight. You know, to break the quest up, let's just... As for last time, your last challenge that I had to do twice because I had to re-record. See what this is about. It's probably about combos. Yeah, do a 10-hit combo. Well, I did mention Lee May as a character that I did do combos with. It just takes being able to remember them. So, I'm just gonna cut off right in the middle there. And I need something that kind of has a pop-up next. I don't know if this does. There we go. I think it said do a 10-hit combo, then that said it was 9 hits, but that's probably annoying to watch to figure out what I'm doing because I'm not calling it out. But basically, I did that in Order Realm 2 against Bo Raicho. And it was just kind of a deal where I was miserable there, as we've well established. But I hit the one combo, and I know it's going to be successful, so I go ahead and pause, and then I look at what's in that secondary fighting style, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the combos that switch fighting styles. And then usually I add the flying punches if I need to. If they're pop-ups. And then if switching into different fighting styles, combos that ends with switching into another fighting style, and then another combo that switches to ultimately the weapon. If that's not enough to require a percentage or amount of hits that I need, then I tend to try to find something that's a pop-up and see if there's a special move that does several hits. And Lee May has a flying fist, so you can pretty much do any combo challenge with her. I just can't remember what that combo is. And I've been spamming this entire game, so to do combos like that, yeah. Good luck for me on doing stuff like that. Let's continue on. I was going this path here. Using the map a lot, which for this playthrough, I have not really touched the map that often. Get daytime back here. Here we go. Get some coins there, some coins to collect around here. Believe, is it maybe just a regular chest somewhere back here? No, nothing at all. Would have been a good place to stick some coins. There is a ruby coin over here I will grab. That guy seems awful cheerful about something. So is this guy. Yeah, I still want to go over there and search for that woman that makes the pie, because I could have sworn she just stands next to one of those houses.
Tanya is a traitor to Edenia. I have seen her with the enemy.
Yeah, and that Tanya fight, it's coming. There's Sector. We cannot do this here. This, like I said in a sarcastic way, this involves going to my favorite realm. So it'll be done later.
Sector is damaged, human. Sector is in need of repairs after an altercation with Sub-Zero. Take these coins, go to the Realm of Order and purchase the items on this list. Bring the items to Sector so that Sector can make repairs.
So at least that'll be in there to remind me. Well, actually, it doesn't put it right there. Parts list goes all the way back here. Maybe it's this guy that actually wants the pie.
You will return to your home or you will be slain. This realm is now under the rule of Shao Kahn.
Okay, now I know the other guy said something about Edenian pie. I just didn't know if he said anything about how much he actually wanted Edenian pie. So, yeah, I guess that'll be left to figure out. Look at this. I don't know if this is a fight challenge or not, or if it's some kind of ridiculous combo challenge. But you know what? I hate you. I want to beat you up in another video, so we're going to find out. I mean, I already did a 10-hit combo challenge if that ends up being the... Oh no, it's defeat him during an earthquake. Oh, okay, let's go.
Fight!
Let's spam him. Same way we double flawless victoried him before.
Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, take that. Take that spam. Throw them breakers out there all you want. Get out of here. My only regret about that is there's not 3 rounds so I can kick his ass again. Yeah, don't bow to me. Get out of here. No respect for you. Alright, so I believe it's right over here. Yep. there's that necklace for the man's dead son that we can return to him now. I wanted to go ahead and knock that out the way. And I believe there's a Molina fight challenge over here. Yeah, let's do that one real quick too. She does double damage, heals, and you cannot block. Alright. Like I said, you start getting into Edenia, no matter what console you're on, no matter what difficulty you're on, things start getting a little bit different here. Oh, she got lucky. Makes me want to redo that one again. So some of them are susceptible to the sword spin, and some of them are susceptible to the flying fist. And then if you mix it up a little bit, if you could just avoid that first hit like that they try to get in. Avoid the jabbing, because the jabbing is so deadly. Seems like she's getting wise to the sword spin now. Alright, start throwing some of that in there. Oh, man. Oh, the jab. Okay. We're going to try this one more time. That's it. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get out. It's because the sword spin, you gotta step up a little bit, and that causes you, a few of them to miss. So it can be, look how easy that was. That really should have been that easy from the start, and I was seeing that. It just is Lee May with that sword spin. It's not like Ermac, where it just seems all you gotta do is sidestep, do it again, and he kind of stays on top of him. She kind of creates this distance. So, anyway, that is completed. Another fight challenge down that I shouldn't have tried 3 times, but I did. I feel like the last video, I don't think I did any fight challenges whatsoever, so this one I really wanted to go through and do some fight challenges in. Just to kind of cover where I didn't do any fight challenges before. Alright, so basically I could go back the way I came and deliver that necklace, but I kind of would like to find the woman with the pie. And I'm pretty sure that guy I talked to activated that quest, but I didn't listen to it enough to know. I know he said something about Edenian pie, but if I remember correctly, there's multiple people you can talk to around here that mentions the Edenian pie. Can't remember, because there's no quest log in this game, if it actually popped up and said, oh, hey, find this guy a pie. And I'm almost certain she just stands outside her house. That'll put me right back on track where I came from. So I'm going to go this way. Might pull the map up several times here and make sure I cover this entire area, including the lady I've already talked to if necessary.
You may be an old man, but lifespans in Edenia are much longer than in some of the lesser realms like Earthrealm.
Okay, let's see where I'm at now. So there's more huts over here. Maybe she's at one of these. there is a guard. What does he have to say?
Once Edenia has fallen, Shao Kahn will merge it with Outworld.
This woman's just kind of standing here.
Are you Shujinku, the champion of the Elder Gods? It is good to have you with us during our time of need.
Well, at least someone says something positive. Alright, so who's this guy here?
You will return to your home or you will be slain. This realm is now under the rule of Shao Kahn.
Okay then. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to continue going this way, turn in that necklace. I don't want it to be one of those situations where it was earlier, where I just forever and forever search for something. I'll make sure to start talking to the guards along the way, make sure it's at a decent time. Because I was saying something when I I talked to that guard, and he said something about Edenia Pie, and I just thought that for sure was a quest. I must have just picked it up, but now I'm starting to doubt, maybe, just maybe, at one of those bridges, because I remember a guard that wore a helmet, not one that did not wear a helmet. That's what's throwing me off. Okay, so I think it's this house here. Okay, or not. Well, it's the one that I didn't go in last time. I went into his house twice. I never get my bearings about me in these places.
My son's necklace. No. It is as I feared. He is dead. I thank you for bringing it to me. Take these coins for your kindness.
All right. So that is completed. Coming close to completing a lot of stuff and kind of being done with this area already.
Pie. I smell Edenian pie.
See, multiple guards, I knew it, brought up the pie, so I don't know if I talked to the right guy to start this. And then again, here she is.
Yes, I bake pies. For who? A soldier of Shao Kahn's military? Take this one to him. It is poisoned.
See, there you go. Just run those outskirts. Alright, so we go find this guy that wanted pie so much. I don't think it was him. It was a guy without a mask. I think that's how it helps you identify him easier, so let's just run these outskirts, go run into him, and deliver him the pie. Just see, should be, I think it's that bridge up there at the top. Either that or it's completely opposite of me to my right. Either way, I'll just run these outskirts because I can't think of much else. There's Ashra's sword, but it can't do that right now. Sector's parts. There's something to do with about Sendel's ring that also can't be done right now. So the only thing that I know I mentioned last time I was over here was I was pretty sure there was some kind of resistance note that I needed to deliver. Which that might have been the letter I received from the guard. I swear there was one from the guard, and then there's one from a resistance fighter. And it may have been that you could have given it to a resistance fighter that stood right here, and then there might have been that resistance fighter I did give it to, so not really sure. But I do remember this guy right here. Didn't wear the mask, he's the one who wants the pie.
You have returned with a pie. Excellent. I will share it with my men. Or maybe I should eat it all myself. I will decide later. Here is your reward.
Alright, so yeah, that he's gonna eat that. Get a little dizzy, ready for a fatality. Wonder if I could just lay him out.
I will destroy you for your insolence.
Is he just gonna like fall over at some point? That would have been fantastic if they thrown in where he's, you know, just like basically ready for fatality. If you could have hit him and then just knocked him completely off the level here, that would have been great. I thought I remember him croaking over, but I guess not. Well, I'll recap why he's just there. Maybe he does. So the sword I picked up from Ashra again, I can't do anything about that right now. Not just yet, because I need Sindel to cleanse it. There's also Sindel's ring. You know, so Suhao completed Rain's camp that he wanted, that he gets attacked by Jade. Just did the Edenian pie right here. And Reiko's note. I did get a note from Reiko. Did I end up delivering that or not? That is the question. Let's check here. I do believe, yeah, Reiko's note was just the memory potion. I never gave that back to Blaze. I need to go run and do that real quick. Oh man, it's a good thing I went through there. So the parts list, that might be something I do. I might go do the parts list and the memory potion, just since I noticed it there, just to complete those things. There are things that I do not want to have to complete in a follow-up, because they already should be completed. Of course, the way that I got kicked out of Outworld and was told to get on, you know. I guess he lives. I guess he doesn't croak over. I'm actually surprised by that one. See, he goes to the side of the bridge. I think he's still doing the whole dizzy kind of thing going on. Yeah, he's just not croaking over. I swore that he did. Okay. So yeah, before we complete the main quest, go and start that, because I am ready for it. I am going to go do the parts for Sector. And I'm going to turn in that potion. For Blaze. Let's go knock those two things out real quick. Oh, I almost went to the story, but I'm just so used to that green, like, just energy orb or hub, you want to call it, hanging over the portal. Alright, so first things first, let's go to Outworld, because I know exactly where that's at. I can't remember exactly where the Sector parts are. Alright, so I believe if I go this way, and then over here is my fastest way to Blaze. He's waited so long for this memory potion.
You have returned with the memory potion. Ah, yes. I remember my quest. Many thanks, stranger. Take these fire gems for your trouble.
Boom, 500 ruby. That completed that. We'll go back and get the parts for Sector. Which, by all means, I cannot remember exactly where that lies. So maybe I should just save that for follow-up once I've done a research on it. I'll give myself, like, I'm going to go in here for 10 minutes and try to find parts for Sector. Plus, see how I feel after a revisit here, because things were so bad. But if I remember correctly, the parts for Sector are pretty close by.
Yes, I sell cyborg implants.
There you
Let
go.
me see your list. Oh yes, I have the parts you need.
Boom, just like that. And you know what? It doesn't fully redeem this place, but I feel good about that. it's the first time in this playthrough I've come here, done something, left, and felt good about my experience. So a good nod on you, I guess, Order Realm. Thanks for that. Being simple. And so we can go back and see Sector and go ahead and knock that out as well. So that leaves us with 2 things. Alright, so we check that inventory. And we have Sector's parts. Cyborg parts, right there. Take those to Sector. And Blaze got his memory potion. That was a turn-in versus something to bring back here. Now it's just to remember exactly where in the world I got Sector hanging out at. I always think it's over here. And it is. Okay. So I was right.
You have brought the replacement components to Sector. Take these minerals as payment for completing your function.
More ruby. Look at that. Can put a ruby there. Alright, on to the storyline, and then there'll be a few things that pops up once I do this. Everything I can think of in Edenia I need to do. Unless I want to go do some of the more difficult fight challenges. I think I've done plenty here, so let's just go straight into story.
You emerged from the portal to the gods. How can this be?
I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. I am searching the realm for artifacts that will aid in the fight against evil. My quest has led me here.
I am Princess Kitana. If you are the champion of the Elder Gods, perhaps you can aid us in our struggle. There was a time long ago when the Emperor Shao Kahn merged Edenia with Outworld. For millennia, he ruled the combined realms, until my Earthrealm allies and I won Edenia's independence. Now Shao Kahn has again invaded this realm. He has learned that a powerful device lies hidden somewhere within our borders, and may have sent his forces here to find it.
Shao Kahn? He must be after the Edenian Kamidogu. This situation is worse than I had suspected. How may I be of help, Princess Kitana?
My mother, Queen Sindel, has been taken captive. I cannot free her myself, because I must return to Outworld to lead our forces there in a direct assault against the Emperor. Free the Queen, so that she may lead the resistance here in Edenia.
Where is the Queen being held?
She is imprisoned somewhere near the palace, guarded by the traitor, Tanya. You must defeat Tanya in order to release her.
I will win the freedom of your Queen. Of this you can be sure.
Thank you, Shujinko, and good luck.
Alright. So let's go do that. We've already heard about the traitor Tanya from some of the locals. And now we are about to have to deal with her. And this fight can be difficult on its own. You don't need any challenge-specific deals to make it worse than it already is. And I see that coin and I just want to run like around, but you know, there's no direct path to do that. So, oh well for that jade coin. Let's get into it.
Excuse me, but I am looking for the one known as Tanya. Would you happen to know her whereabouts?
I am Tanya. Do you have business with the Emperor Shao Kahn?
Not exactly. I come to ask that you release Queen Sindel. She has been unjustly held captive by Shao Kahn's forces.
You are a fool, old man. I have been instructed by Shao Kahn himself to guard her with my life. You will have to get past me if you wish to free her.
So be it.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh yeah, it's where you actually fight as Shujinko. And don't think you have any moves, so I'll just probably repeat that. It's probably what makes it so irritating too. Plus she doesn't just stop ducking. Oh, I bet I go Mortal Kombat 2 on you and just sweep you over and over again. There we go.
Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, block central all of a sudden. Sword strikes are so slow. Would it be best to treat this as a throw challenge almost? Probably. Yeah, why not? And do I have to defeat her 3 times? Okay, just the 2. For some reason I was thinking 3 times.
You are a bit old to be in Shao Kahn's military, are you not?
I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. I have come to release you at the request of your daughter, Kitana. She is currently in Outworld confronting Shao Kahn's army.
Kitana lives? You are truly the bearer of good tidings, Shujinko. Come, we must leave here now before anyone realizes that I have escaped. Follow me, and I will reward you for your efforts.
Grab these. Believe you can see Suhao and Movado planning whatever assassination back here. That job we got, Suhao. I still feel like there's a resistance note that I'm failed to get, even though I carried the resistance note from Shao Kahn, or that Reiko's note from Shao Kahn's army. But if that be the case, that will be in a follow-up. See what there is to gather around here. Okay, chest.
I am Queen Sindel. I am grateful that you risked your life to free me. I owe you my thanks.
It is an honor, Your Highness.
Please allow me to repay your gallantry. I wish to bestow upon you the combat skills of an Edenian knight. Do you accept?
Indeed, Queen Sindel, I accept.
Sindel.
All right. Learn to play as Sindel. She has a combo that, man, I used to live on. I've been using Sindel for a lot of my early Mortal Kombat 3 different versions that I have of the game. And then some that I've played on emulator as well. But most of all original hardware, different versions of Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Trilogy, the different ports, I've all used Sindel on those.
Very good.
All right, now. There we go. She has good combos that can be very tricky to pull off without some really good concentration.
Very good.
But if you watched any of those videos I just mentioned, you'll see that I just spam, which is probably what I'm going to do here.
Well done. done.
Mission complete. 75 ruby.
Well done.
Well done. If I remember, she's pretty good character. It's good for the combo challenges as well.
Well done.
At least for the ones that's percentage damage. But don't quote me on that.
Well done.
That actually, I think that Bo Raicho combo I had earlier was like 25% or something right there. Or something like that. That right there would have completed it. What is... You have to really give this one a... Either it's a delay or immediate. I can't remember. Well, if I could hit B more than twice right here. Okay, finally. Yeah, that combo would get it too. That combo's a pain to connect. A little bit tricky there. Well, that's a good one too. That didn't show me the percentage, but that's pretty good. There it is.
Success.
Okay. Not every attack's connecting. Maybe it was in this form. Goodness. There we go. You got to get in the right position to hit some of these. Like I said, they can be tricky. Yep, that's what I've been spamming. I've never really spammed that on Deception, but that scream is what I've spammed on all these different versions that I've played of Mortal Kombat 3, especially the Sega Master System. That basically breaks this character in the Sega Master System version, which I don't know why anybody would want to play that version, but I learned about him recently due to the Legacy Collection and just had to have it, you know. Had to go on eBay and see how much that was worth, and you could just take a guess. Anything Mortal Kombat's worth money as it is, then you get something that's rare. So yeah, that set me back.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, outstanding, and she takes this random jab at me. That's nice.
Round one. Fight!
Yeah, let's see how spamming this works on here. I'm gonna need a better combo. I do believe. It's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That works.
You are now a fully knighted Edenian soldier, Shujinko. And as such, I have a task for you.
What task would that be, Your Highness?
Shao Kahn seeks a powerful item, one that has been kept hidden in Edenia since before our recorded history. It must never fall into the hands of the Emperor of Outworld. Take this Kamidogu and return it to the Elder Gods. They will know what to do with it.
I will take it to them immediately. What will you do now, Your Highness?
Kitana and I will continue the fight to free Edenia from the tyranny of Shao Kahn. His men will be searching for me here, but he has no knowledge of you. You have a chance to escape if you leave now.
Yes, Your Highness. Good luck to you.
And there it is, the final one. I wonder if I can talk to her and do this quest for Ashra.
Kitana and I will continue the fight to free Edenia from the tyranny of Shao Kahn. His men will be searching for me here, but he has no knowledge of you. You have a chance to escape if you leave now.
Nope. For now, I'm going to have to continue on the main quest, which is going to end this thing.
Shujinko, I see you have found the last of the Kamidogu.
Yes, Damashi. I was on my way to the Nexus to place it upon the altar.
Because you have recovered all the Kamidogu, I will receive a physical body and will be free to dwell in the physical world. My rebirth is to take place soon in our world.
That is wonderful news. Congratulations, Damashi.
Hurry, take the Edenian Kamidogu to the Nexus. I will meet you there.
It will be good to finally bring this quest to an end.
So yeah, let's go end this. Let's go wrap all this up and get to the next video, which I'll still be here wrapping things up as far as other quests. But yeah, let's see the ending of Conquest mode. Which I believe involves one more fight with Scorpion, and then that'll be it.
After all these long years, I have finally found the last of the Kamidogu. My quest is almost at an end.
What is ending is your meddling in the affairs of the Elder Gods, mortal.
Scorpion!
Yes, and I remember you as well. We met in the Netherrealm. I taught you my fighting skills. Now I will give you your final lesson. Fight!
Yep, here we go. And I do believe I have to remain Shujinko here again, which can be a pain. Eight hits, only 6% damage. I almost had a flawless there. Come on. That'd been nice to end it with a flawless. Okay, but I can't remember. I think it may be just 2 rounds of Scorpion. And if it's 3, I have 3 tries to do it. Oh, nope. Got hit with a spear. Okay, you want to turn this into about throws? We can do that. Come on, how am I not sidestepping that? He's got a lot of coverage, I guess, when he's swiping the sword like that.
Round 3, fight!
Here comes the blocking. No flawless in any of these, but it's going pretty simple, so can't complain about that. It's actually easier than the Tanya fight. Finish him off with a throw. Yeah.
I have defeated him. Now I am free to complete my quest. I do not understand. The Kamidogu should have been transported to the Elder Gods. Why is it not happening?
Because you have not completely finished the quest.
What are you?
Ah, yes. Familiar words. Perhaps this will help you to understand.
Damashi! What has he done to you? Let him go!
Shujinko, please save me! Oh, fool! Damashi does not exist. The avatar you see before you is merely a projection of my consciousness. I manipulated this astral puppet from beyond the boundaries of death, and in turn, manipulated you. I deceived you into bringing me the means of attaining ultimate mastery over reality.
So it seems that I have indeed known you all these years. Then by what name shall I call you now? Tell me who you really are, demon.
I am Onaga, the Dragon King of Outworld and soon-to-be ruler of all that exists. I must thank you for bringing me so much power. The Kamidogu are mine.
You may have them. They do nothing. You have wasted your time. Nothing happened when I placed them all on the altar.
Not all. If you had found the last piece, the altar would have transported them to the Elder Gods. But the last piece is currently in Outworld in the possession of a fool sorcerer. I will deal with him later. For now, I will take these artifacts you have so dutifully collected for me. I am afraid they will not make it into the hands of the Elder Gods after all. And so, Shujinko, your quest is done. Prepare for death.
The Dragon King has not emerged from the portal. Perhaps he has lost interest in pursuing me. More likely, he has gone to Outworld and will confront the sorcerer who possesses the last remaining object. I have been a fool. Blinded by the lure of adventure, I have endangered the realms and betrayed the Elder Gods. The blame is mine alone. What have I done? The Dragon King now possesses the 6 Kamidogu and has taken the ancient amulet from Quan Chi and Outworld. Although each item is powerful beyond mortal comprehension, individually, they contain only a fraction of the power needed to create the realms. To become all-powerful, Onaga must discover a way to fuse them into a single ultimate Kamidogu. I have been a pawn in Onaga's scheme to rule all. If I am to redeem myself, I must continue to learn all that I can and prepare for this final battle against the Dragon King. My journey is far from over.
So there it is. There is Conquest mode for about, I don't know, 5th or 6th time on my channel. A couple of times here with commentary. I enjoyed going through it again, albeit not so much the Order Realm, but it was fun. I was glad to come back, do commentary on something, and it be a series, because it had been so long, everything that had been going on, and things I mentioned in part 1. You know, I had a music project going on. I had a book project going on. Ended up with 2 books before this will release. So, you know, a lot going on, a lot to really put in the description too. So I'll put more of that in the description in case you guys want to read more about the book, or books in this case, or the music project that is due out in March. So actually exactly a month from now, March 25th as of this recording. It's been fun again, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to let the credits roll to finish it out. I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to start working on everything I missed right after I go to the crypt and see what all that I've unlocked and what is still locked and still hasn't been picked up yet, because I know it's quite a bit, and what quests I might have missed that I can add into the next video, along with fight challenges. So it's not quite over yet, but I'll let the credits roll, and I'll see you guys in a nice round final part in part 10. So see you guys there. Thanks for watching.